And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Unhinged comes in this packaging, which I've been saving just so I can show you the packaging, and now we're done with it and never need to see it again because this is all you need. Unhinged is a puzzle game. You've probably seen Jacob's Ladders before where you can flip them. This has kind of the same thing, but instead of squares, they're hexagons, and it unfolds in different ways. And if you unfold it completely, you'll see that there is white on one side and blue on the other side. This is not a game, it's a puzzle. Let's take a look. This isn't going to take long to go over. Here we have this. As you can see, it unfolds, although not every fold is the same. This unfolds this way. But if I want to, I can unfold the whole thing. Here, let's do that real briefly. Unfold the whole thing. And there you go. All white on that side. Whoa! I did a special, unique thing by accident. Is that one of the challenges? Because if it was, that would be really cool. See, there's a little challenge book here, and you are trying to do these challenges to make the face-up thing look like that. Well, I guess that wasn't one of the challenges. That would have been neat if I had accidentally done one of these challenges. Okay, so let's do the first challenge. What I need to do is I need to mess with it and fold it till I get what I want. Let's see here. I need it all white except one blue. Ha ha! I've done it. Look at that. I've given you the solution on how to do one. Now, if you want to do the solutions, they're written here in the back, and they just tell you different numbers. That's because if you look carefully at each hinge, I don't know if the camera will be able to, there you go, you can see here there's a number 8 or number 3 there, and then here there's a number 5, and it will tell you to fold it. It might say, okay, fold 5. So in that case you would take 5 only and you would fold 5 over, and then it might say fold another number, and then you would take another number and fold that. So that's essentially what you're doing, is you're trying to fold them back and forth different ways so that you get the same pattern. Can you get this pattern here? We'll just keep folding until you manage to pull it off. Really, there's not a whole lot for me to say here. When you just watch that, you basically know whether you're interested in this or not. I mean, it's easy to store, folds well. I am wondering, so far I haven't had any problems, but as you're doing this and working, sometimes you're naturally going to try to fold it the wrong way, and you'll instantly know that you shouldn't. But I'm wondering if after a while, like through a stress test, will these snap? I haven't played it, I guess, enough to know that. I find I can do most of the beginning and most of the intermediate puzzles, and after that I'm completely lost. I've cheated several times looking at the back of the rule book, and I say, oh, that's how you're supposed to fold it, because there's different ways to fold it to get different shapes. It's almost kind of one of those time wasters. A lot of the ThinkFun puzzles, I'm sitting there doing them. But others fit a category in which I call, you kind of do this. You're working on something else, and you're maneuvering your hands and folding it, and then you look back and say, oh, look, I got it. That's the kind of puzzle that this one is for me. It's a neat concept. I don't think it has as much legs as some of the other puzzles do, because there's only so many things, so many itinerations of this. But it was a good distraction, and it can easily fit on a shelf to be played later.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find the latest board game news at Dicetowernews.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Fun Again Games, the world's best game source. Fun Again Games has over 5,000 games available. Check them out at funagain.com.